Hello students and welcome to das HORNSTUDIO. My name is Achim Reus and I'm so thrilled that you chosen to learn the wonderful French horn. After many years of teaching in middle and high schools, I learned that a lot of horn students are struggling with their horn playing. And therefore, I wanted to make this video for a great start. Remember, what is first learned often creates the strongest impression. There is a lot to cover, so please get ready your mouthpiece, your horn, a piece of paper, a notebook, and a pen or pencil. Be patient and pay attention to all the details because this will be your most important lesson. Also stay tuned for a little surprise concert at the end of my video. The two most important things of playing the French horn with ease are a good embouchure and a lot of wind. You may ask, embouchure, what does this mean? Embouchure is a French word and stays for the position and use of the lips and muscles in playing into your mouthpiece. The muscles are very important because they holding your embouchure. The other question you may have is, what makes a sound actually? Well, actually your lips are making the horn sound. The horn is only an amplifier and amplifies your buzzing, your vibration of your lips. So a good embouchure, it's all about making a good buzzing with our lips. For example, imagine a grand piano or a guitar, the strings of these instruments, how they function. That's the same what we have to do with our lips. In order to get a great buzz, we have to find a way how to line up our lips. Very important, because we cannot buzz like this will not work on your mouthpiece. So most of the people, they have an overbite. Overbite means your upper teeth are in front of your lower teeth. Same with the lips. So we have to, in order to line up our lips, we have to move our jaw a little bit to the front. I know, it looks like a fish. Yeah? Don't do it too extreme, but just so we have to line up our teeth. And the lips are lined up. In the beginning of exercising your buzzing, I strongly recommend to using a mirror. Now we are coming to the most crucial step, I believe, to learn how to play the horn. First, we have to learn how to buzz freely. Freely means without our mouthpiece. Trust me, it will pay off. So let's get started. First exercise. As we said, we have to line up our lips. So let's bite, has the teeth lined up, and say M. Next, make sure the corners are tight so no wind can come out when we play into our mouthpiece and it's not tight. So let's do this. Teeth, line up, M. Good. Next one, we need to make sure the chin is always down and open the teeth. M. And here another exercise you may find a little easier. We need our pencil or a pen. Make sure we have a long pencil because we need the weight from the pencil. First, I will show you step by step how to do, then later on we do it together. Listen carefully. First, we need to put our pencil between our lips, not between our teeth, only between our lips. Next step would be to keep it horizontal up, just engaging our muscles and doing this with the lips. When you do so, you feel that you tighten your corners and you should feel your muscles here while pulling down automatically the chin. Then after you mastered this, take out the pencil, get a little closer the lips and blow very hard the wind. I will show you one more time. This is our buzz. So let's do it together. Very relaxed. Up. Oops. It is super important when you pull out your pencil, you want to keep your formed embouchure like you're frozen and then blow out the wind. Yeah? So don't change anything. This is how your buzzing will look like inside your mouthpiece. Now let's do the buzzing with our mouthpiece. Here is a good way how to find a good position placement for your mouthpiece. First, we need to know that we have to put our mouthpiece 2/3 on the upper lip and 1/3 on the lower lip. Don't forget, tighten the corners, chin down, and move a little forward your jaw. So here is how I call it the hot chocolate trick. Hot chocolate? So imagine you have hot chocolate in your cup, in your mouthpiece, and you want to drink it. But in order, we have to blow it cold. So form your embouchure you learned earlier. Put your mouthpiece on the edge of your lower lip, on the edge. Tighten the lips on the teeth, so no air pocket. And blow the hot chocolate cold. And then you go up with the mouthpiece and set it on your upper lip. But stay relaxed. And now you focus only on your lips to buzz and the wind flow. And this is your perfect setup. So when we go up with our mouthpiece, we just want to seal it with our lips, the mouthpiece, so no air can escape. And we need to stay relaxed going up, so no pressure on your lips. And also please avoid doing this, which I see so many times. Please do not do this. It is so easy to play the horn when you learn how to do this trick. Remember, in the beginning what we said in the video, the lips are making the sound. So, in order to have a clean start of our tone, we need to use our tongue. So our tongue needs to go behind the upper teeth or on the edge of the teeth. We need to build wind pressure between the tongue and the top of our roof. And then we release the tongue and shoot the wind pressure in our mouthpiece. Like spitting. Imagine you spit a watermelon seed and you are outside like I am. So now I want to show this process on a water hose. So here I have my water hose. I turn on the water, means we just breathed in our air. This is a function. This is like what the tongue is doing. And when I release the tongue, my wind shoots into my mouthpiece. Again, tongue, wind pressure, and releasing the tongue by almost kind of spitting. So before we are tonguing into our mouthpiece and into our horn, let's do a few exercises for our breathing. And one of my all-time favorite tools is ta-da, the balloon. So let's play up the balloon with a steady wind flow. And you want to breathe very deeply, first in your tummy, and then fill up your lungs. Only one breathe. So you do this 10 times and you will feel how you expand your lungs. The other exercise is you could do the balloon and put your mouthpiece in and try to blow it with your mouthpiece and the proper embouchure. The next exercise, if you want to blow more soft, because we have to learn also how to play soft, is you get a glass of water and a straw and you just gently flow in. And you can do this also with your mouthpiece. Put the straw in back of your mouthpiece and gently try to blow as long as you can. Finally, we want to play into our horn. So let's remember what we learned. We learned to form the embouchure. We learned to buzz. We learned how to breathe. And we learned how to start a tone. Yeah? So one more thing we need to mention is the posture. So you want to sit upright, almost like somebody grabs your hair and pull it up, which will be very hard in my case. Okay, so upright and don't lean on your back of your chair. You want to sit upright. Second one, you may really want to try to hold the horn off the leg and not on the leg. I know it's kind of heavy in the beginning, but at least try it. If not, you need to do it as soon as you can. The reason is when you have your horn on your leg, you may don't find your ideal embouchure because of the angle. And although the breathing will not be ideal, and maybe the danger is also that I've seen before in schools, people play like show. Yeah, and this is not the nicest horn tone, I would say. So try to bring your horn to you, and then we can play. Last but not least, I need to mention one more thing, which is our right hand position in the bell. The right hand position, you want to put your thumb next to your index finger, keep it even, so it's almost like a table, and here's where your weight from your bell, from your horn is. So then you go into your bell to the outside, facing outside, yeah, and try to keep a hole here. That's where your beautiful sound will come out. So don't do this one here. If you do so, then you play into your hand, and your sound like is very muffling, yeah? Sounds more like a ship is coming. Or I call it a vacuum cleaner. Now we want to play the horn nice and open sound, yeah? So let's start to buzz in our instrument before we use the tongue. Just try to see what sound we can get out. Yeah? The next one you want to do is try the same thing but use your tongue. You remember the tongue is behind on the gum, behind the upper teeth. And you want to build this little wind pressure and then shoot out. Garden hose. Okay? 3. 3. 3. 3. So I strongly recommend you practice both ways without tonguing to make sure the wind flow is going and the buzz is good, the buzzing of your lips, and then you try to use your tongue for a clear start from your tone. Also, please, in the beginning, practice long notes. Why? Long notes, you will develop your beautiful sound, you stabilize your embouchure, and you're practicing your steady wind flow, like you want to blow up a balloon. Here is one more recommendation for you concerning mouthpiece. So we know that everyone has a different shape of lips. There are many different mouthpieces on the market, hundreds of, for exactly this reason. So here is my recommendation. Before some of my students will perform for you, I hope that my video was helpful and your horn journey will be filled with joy and success. I know that was a lot of information, but the good thing is you always can come back to my video and watch it. Remember, the expert in everything was once a beginner, correct? Welcome to our horn family. Yay! Good luck and always enjoy making music.
Happy birthday, Mr. Reus.
Hello, Achim. Thank you for the advice. I actually followed up, so I have a mirror. I have a mouthpiece. Now I did this. And actually it worked. So I've been practicing a bit. And it works quite well. So all the best. See you soon.